10 years ago, Madison and Chandler shared a class together, and they were put on the same team to make guacamole. For Madison, this was a dream come true. Her secret 3-year crush was given hope to become reality. Chandler hadn't noticed her too much since she was a grade behind. He never gave her much attention, but the guacamole changed everything. Shortly after, Chandler slid into Madison's DMs.
When Chandler asked me to meet a girl he started dating, it didn't take me long into our dinner to realize 2 things. 1, man, Chandler really likes this Maddie girl. And that 2, Maddie would be the best thing that ever happens to Chandler and our family. Maddie, I struck gold twice with an amazing brother and a sister-in-law I have considered family for nearly a decade. You have a way of making everyone around you feel special and understood.
From the very start, Chandler put in so much effort to being a part of our family. And since that day 9 years ago, whether it be beating me in Smash Brothers Melee or ping pong or taking me to play golf, he hasn't stopped treating me like his little brother. So I'm happy I can finally call you my brother.
I could live alone in the woods, not a single sound, but I would never feel alone. Because you've become...
One of my favorite things about you is your perspective and understanding of the world. In a society that's constantly trying to influence who to be, you somehow have found a way to be your most genuine and truest self and help others feel confident in who they are, just as they are.
This house is not my home, crumble into dust. I don't need that much, I don't need to roam, because you've become my home.
There's no one in the world that I love more than my sister. For my whole life, I've looked up to her more than anyone, and I've admired her hard work and how much she puts into everything she does. I remember my birthday at Six Flags. She spent the whole time just looking at her flashcards in line because she had a test the next day. The thing she puts the most work into is her relationships, and I've never seen someone who loves her family as much as Maddie does. And that's why it makes me so happy that she found Chandler who can love her and her family in the same way.
So when Madison was born, she had this bizarre cone head. I don't have a boy, I've got this deformed looking child. And I kept hearing all the stories about, when you see your daughter and how much they're beautiful and loving and they're just, they smile at you and they look at you with loving eyes, and she smirked at me. As if, oh, you didn't get your boy, okay. This is different, this is gonna be an interesting kid.
Because this house is not my home, crumble into dust. I don't need that much, and I don't need to roam, because you've become my home. Because you've become my home.
I, Chandler, take you, Madison, to be my wedded wife, to love you with all my heart's affection, to endow you with all of my earthly possessions, to give you all of the honor of my name, and to share with you the grace of God.
I, Madison, take you, Chandler, to be my wedded husband. Where you go, I will go. Where you live, I will live. Your people shall be my people, and your God is my God.
I do pronounce you husband and wife, joined in holy bonds of marriage, and those whom our Heavenly Father have joined together, let no man dare separate. You guys can kiss. And now let me be the first to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Chandler and Madison Ramos.
I could say how much you mean.
From high school, they followed each other all the way to college, dreaming and chasing love and knowledge.
They travel abroad to England and Spain.
This is when Chandler knew he wanted to change Maddie's last name.
Young and in love, growing and changing.
Life is just looking so amazing.
You guys have turned into who we thought you'd always be.
And it has been so exciting to see. It's been our honor watching them bloom. Now let's give a cheers to the bride and groom.
This is again probably 4 years ago at this point. That week was probably the first time I met not only Chandler and Maddie, but Chandler and Maddie's parents. The one cool thing was these two were just unbelievably welcoming to me, unbelievably warm, and it just felt like I was right at home. When I saw that whole family dynamic of what I had going on with Sierra, it hit me. This is something special, and knowing how these two are with one another, that's not going to change with time.
Chandler, I said, hey, you want to play some ping pong? And he said, yeah, I'll play ping pong. And I said, all right, great. And then I, of course, told him how good I was at ping pong. And I said, I know a lot of people say they're good at ping pong, but I really am good at ping pong. Got some of the paddles out, the balls, and he goes, hang on 1 second. And he went out to his car. He showed up with a ping pong paddle in a case that he just happened to have in his car. At that point, I know I'm in trouble, right? Well, I've never even played anybody that owned their own ping pong paddle, let alone in a case. I don't know if I scored a point that day. It was humbling, to say the least. You know, there's something about, Chandler competitively in life, how he attacks it. And I want that for my daughter. I want somebody who has that adventurous spirit and is a winner.
Search the whole world and all around it. Didn't know what we were looking for till we found it.
Happy days are going to be many. Family, vacations, traveling, Little League baseball, and of course, USC football games. But along those happy days, there are going to be some bumps in the road. With love, understanding, and patience, those bumps will be smoothed away. We love you beyond measure. We will encourage you in triumphs. We will support you in life's inevitable hardships. And we will celebrate you always. Cheers and congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Ramos.